southeasterly and just 6 degrees.
Have a think about this. Who makes you proud to be a Kiwi? Because we're looking for entries to the 2017 Kiwi Bank New Zealander of the Year Awards, and we want your nomination.
Now, we all know those people who do great things in our community, so you know what? It's time you told us about them. Could be anyone doing the smallest stuff to make a really big positive difference.
So Good Sort's Haydn Jones has been enlisted to help put together his entry tips. He is with us now. Good morning to you, Haydn. How you doing?
Enlisted? I thought I was here to be the New Zealand. I thought they were going to announce me the New Zealander of the Year. I'm humbled and excited and would like to thank
Hey, I put in a nomination for you, but it does raise the question.
There's your award. Sam's bronzing Joe. Hey, Haydn, the question I want to ask, though, is because the sort of candidates who we're looking for here, this isn't about getting 300,000 Richie McCaw nominations necessarily, or maybe it is. Who is it we're after?
Oh, well, there's heaps of categories, and that's the thing about the New Zealander of the Year. There's like the Young New Zealander of the Year, there's the Innovator of the Year, there's the Community of the Year, which last year was an amazing group from the North Shore who organised picking fruit and surplus fruit, and that went nationwide. Now people around the country are picking surplus fruit and they're putting them in to the organisations that need it the most. So there's heaps of categories. There's the Community of the Year, the Local Hero of the Year, the Senior of the Year. So, you know, if you've got a nana and a granddad, now's the time to show how much you care.
Anyone and everyone.
Yeah, there's heaps, and there's also, of course, the New Zealander of the Year, and we've seen Sir Ray Avery and Richie McCaw, of course. So there's a whole range.
But you don't actually have to win 2 World Cups to be eligible, which is great news, because not many people do that. Tell us about what you actually have to put in the nominations, because people have to be proactive about this and get this in on time, don't they?
Yeah, well, there's the first things you need to do is you need to kind of find someone in your community who you appreciate. I reckon you go and knock on the door and, you know, have a cup of tea with them. Maybe there might be some home baking involved. Have a good chat with them. Find out as much as you can about them. Make sure they're telling the truth. They normally are. And then stick it down. Go to nzawards.org.nz. Stick it down on the website and just as many details as you can. It's like a Good Sorts nomination. Paint a picture. And then there's a big awards gala in February, and that's when they'll announce the 2017 New Zealander of the Year, or Senior of the Year, Young Person of the Year.
You must have so many candidates in mind, because you meet amazing people every week.
Yes, well, I was just having a bit of a look at the old winners of the New Zealander of the Year, and there were so many great stories, and there are... Look, when we watch the media and all sorts of things, we see, you know, usually the very worst and occasionally the very best of society, but underneath that, 99% of all people I find from, that's last year, I find are great people, and we need to celebrate them more. And any effort that we can make to celebrate people in the community, especially publicly, is...
I'm with you.
How's it judged? Who does all, you know, once it's been narrowed down, who actually does the judging?
Well, you've asked me a question I can't answer clearly.
Well, you're not, then. That's no,
I'm not a judge.
I wonder, yeah, sorry, I do, yeah, but there you go.
There's a panel of judges, because there would be a lot to get through. There would be thousands of entries, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
And do you know when they close nominations?
Yeah, they close later this year, he says vaguely.
Okay,
it was so good seeing you again, Haydn. And then I asked you the ruddy question.
I feel like I've really nailed this. Like the 30th September 2016
okay,
they
so
close,
actually not that much time left.
Yeah, but get out into your community and find someone, because there's some great people out there, as we all know.
Absolutely.
It's because to me this is all about you know, delving into the community side of things. You know, the obvious New Zealander of the Year, I mean, the Olympics are on to us, that sort of thing, and no doubt that will all come through. But it's the people who only you and your community might know about that really get me.
And there's people doing more than sport, so let's widen the brief out.
Yeah, and when you nominate me, just spell my name right, please, Rawdon.
Yeah. So, Haydn, how's this judged again? Hey, good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
No problem.
God's work as always.
Sonny Bill Williams and his sister Niall aren't the